on omasem papai ese eye Nigeria electoral commission there won ma bom homodin papa omo ya soro abofo asem bia eni wom ho no ogina Nigeria no otro ayampia edebo eye Ghana electoral commission ma me Jin Mensa ene na pamfo odofo that thing must stop. Media for ne asofo ne mpanimfo no you should be questioning this gentleman. Ya oye waye mampeninda so ye statesman de ukọ baabi a ukoton woman e kan sempa e de fa woman ho. Ye too much. And me madam fu NDC ni bi edi nkomo. He was not happy. I don't know ma manage no say enye omo nyina no omo niji ni papa no ekeke ka no. Oye this ni. But sebeta frache on to me ma abontin emede. Emeka. You had no message and you lost 2016 election. Ghana force ya brew ema ya tuabe tiao. Ena esa ni se NDC muni sebe eye womo a ombetumi agina president ntino musan ekofa ne ba ye 2020. 2020 you had no message and Ghanaians once again voted and rejected you in clear terms. Adanko dada do intino wo share that package document bi say o de court ema ye se mpanifo ase edun ketia ono ano kan o se lawyer se ka kire John Mahama say asem a wo se yemfa court yi sebe wait bi anim enti mayen wo see entire ena wo se o mo mfa nko na NDC fo chitafo no adwene nye o mo say wo wini ena ewia ma wo e court den de Kusi all of the judges unanimous. Ema wo betu omo mpi from very say unanimous FC obi a waye mampeninda say the judiciary wo disabi ni die na ebuo ma wo no wo twetwe wo social media any other media networks and you want to come back and be president so that the same judiciary no ebe soa wo say nyame pengu say wo wini a ene de wo be prince wo mo be soa wo no wa be ye o mampeni Orofo asemo aye kana ye ni bresem se ye mampeni dada akufo-addo mampeni his excellency so be ye o mampeni dada na se woko abotirimamu na se woko kan nsemu a sebe ensem fata e de fa Ghana ho a we will pick him up or we will pick him on. And it's not just about John Dramani Mahama, it's about obi o ye statesman me pamocho o emra o mampeni dada kufo obeye o mampeni dada no mo te se wako gina abotire platform bi so Ghana hu fida no matter how he disagrees with the system omompani dada John Agyapong kufo ko abrotira wo kan sempa e de fa Ghana hu ebi ne ehu. And why can't John Mahama be a statesman for once just because of political power? You want to do just anything including ridiculing our state institutions. State institutions are who ye president no who catch wiase for na nyina say electoral commission Ghana electoral commission no ene de che say omo ya so abofo wonye president ne de omo ye sebe abronsamfo sebe tafrache. Why? And I say what I say Ghana for muntie ni ye, this is the man who is saying you should entrust the leadership of this country into his hands. This is not a matter of MPP NDC. It's a matter of national interest. So when you see an opportunity, no wako abrochie na say wako baby fofo na wo be kan sempa afa Ghana ho no. Entro because Nigeria makers entro ni say you cannot say the Electoral Commission of Ghana eye bogus and say enye. Because Nigeria Electoral Commission na wo bo ma ba so kra no mo di ebuo kese e de ma Ghana Electoral Commission. Yes. Emma asemo a wo de to dwai Nigeria for uko social media Nigeria for criticize omampani dada John Mahama ba se wontumi megina no mo nkeka sebe o nia o kan na utie international observers one more ye to aba European Union any ECOWAS any other institutions democratic institutions no ye ekohwe se ne abato no koye no o see a European observer mission has faulted the lack of transparency. Not just say abatwo no na emu en na ho pefe. and operational failures. Not just say nyama omudu gu akwamu no bebre failure in the Nigerian election according to the preliminary findings. Me bo Nigeria for abaso eye edwada no. Esan so omo ye nuanum. But observer mission kire enyema bi a ankoye a enu nti no untumi nyina so nka say it was free and fair. I see a bonk for abaso to send na John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency no wo ye no. Media abana abasobona no de mom na nyama masemu. But bebia or three Ghana Electoral Commission, especially Mami J. Minsa, edibeshe mu anu all yam no opposite no. That's where my interest is. Say of what benefit would that thing be to John Mahama Nene Nkrofo? Okay, I say it said there was confidence in the independence and professionalism of the electoral body during preparations for the elections, but public trust waned over lack of efficient planning and effective communication in the process, including the election day, the observers said. The observers noted that some poll centers opened late and polling procedures were not always followed. They said the uploading of the results using an electronic system did not work, raising concerns as transmission of presidential election results forms was delayed. The observer team has urged stakeholders in the election to uphold peace until the process is completed and called for any dispute arising to be addressed through legal channels. Not just say utie ni omo kana illegal and irregularities na course no one hwe ye be kwa lead to friends chaos into omo ka say Nigeria for adwobreo, even though ye gitum say enyema bebre ho no ma anko yie no adwobreo na uwo asem bia wo beka afa ho a wo de aye de wo de afa mra kwan so sa na ye kasa na wo de wo ko hippie praises yate ye mu bi atete say on in Nigeria and oye den wo pesika e de abeye election. And one of the strategies is to do what? Is to say these things and to bastardize your own electoral commission. Sir, electoral commission, I declare we're president of the Republic of Ghana before. Sikenti, what the Ghana, and now, no guya mufi, but Ghanaians ye na yo. Ghanaians are now said na ya da, say they na. Therefore, assemble in fact. They say you to me interrogate ma ade no yehu ne ewom ya tete pa senko omo ne na one ne krofo ne nam Nigeria ye pe oye money ni bi e de abetu ago Ghana fo anim na eni so na ya to abamom. It will never happen. Maka ejuada no me kan say the 2024 election will not be business as usual where people come with lies and propaganda. No. Yes, ye hu kire okay, usu be di omampania kire e kwan ya obefa so a odbe develop Ghana. We will never give you that opportunity to come and sell Ghana's bauxite to somebody else. Is that why you are coming? Senye sadia wa court. E ma court aka kire wo say wasema wo de buy no say be nyina so bia ni. Enye Madam Jean Mensa e na ede wo court wo na wo de ne court. E na court ye yi wo TV so ma ye nyina ye hu ye. Na 2013 election petition crop. Ade ye hu enumpo ye mpese ye be kasa about our judiciary. But ye law crop no ni ehu ba bia say ade na eko. But Ghana impuntuo Ghana da chintino e nyina ye gitum e ma omampani ene His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wo kan o se wo ne court no nya adwene na emom Ghana nkoso ntino wo de ye nko yanim wajam wo di ntwo 2020 election petition sembe na wo kan udidi judges ni lawyers atem rough any electoral commission. And so one kasa then your general secretary Johnson Asedu Nketia, His Excellency, and I say honorable. Matiso so no sunya running mate or penti me bono His Excellency, and I just say no one. Obeka say when he was the general secretary and no chairman was see nyame nim nukrani in some no mo call court no. Enyina so bia ni so. Enyina so bia ni so na ye adanko dada dwe a ye de dada NDC supporters say ade ne ye wini ye na ye wi a yen se ne be ya omubehu se oh ene Jean Mensa na abo omukro no se mutie ye Alabi Joshua Alabi me yase manfa video number for see there are about 73 polling centers in educational institutions in Ghana. University of Ghana, University of Cape Coast, Tech, other universities, no. Polling centers are 73. Now, you two abani way, no. All the polling centers, no, 69 of them. 69 of them, no, MPP won in those polling centers. NDC, we need by me and Sampe. And I know Obisa say Adentra. What it means is that a nipa any no na dodo na a free NDC. That's what it means. Joshua Labineka and Yamna Mikae was it out of 72 polling centers in our educational institutions, MPP won 69 and NDC won only 3. What it means is that a nipa any no and the beer air ban focus school no madrumu air door air ban no move free NDC. That's what it means. And Yamna Mikae. This should be John Mohammed's concern. Na Ghana for the modern moment oba semoti asese over 4 years pe mrana mane nko na mo behu sa 2016 odi ncho ema 2020 odi ncho no. He just wants an opportunity to pin you. Yes, nkomodie bebre akoso enchen ene yeso nyankopon adom ye wonamfo ne yi wo honti ye titibi emu momusuo ne amfa ho kire ekoso ewiase afo na nyina bia kan Ghana ban a kire ekwan opese oyede wo faso edema Ghana economy ne gina brane ne yenkotie sa papa yi sebeta frache nsem okeka e wo Nigeria ma Nigeria fo kro ekase papa yi wo electoral commission e wo Ghana na wiase afo na nyina ebo na baso na ba ne sen na wo bagina Nigeria na ugu hufi electoral commission hufi Ghana electoral commission hufi na wo mu bisa se aso na ya tete se wo nam Nigeria se wo pe sika e dia be politics no enu nti na wo ye sa na ya bisa anu ye bi wo ho no ma ya hwe se ode ebeba rodofo baby a yadui ya be corporate interview nim say aye ready there. Okay, say aye ready a me yankotie ye corporate interview na yembra sisia me mo adwo mo akwaba. Thank you media o wa ye fe papa that's it yo boko de nyame adom. Okay, ahoden wo ho ye da nyame ase doctor de say wonya ahoden na ene ye bedi nkomo afa ye nyeme yi ho afre no prostate ya tidin na tia ba bebre so entiase ene ye pese hwe nyema mienu pe ede ne kofa prostate no eba na afeso ede na ubehu na ama wo hu se wo be ma wo prostate nti yemfa the causes no dey enhyase
but that's many na me fa enchia kese ma Ghana ma de share the seat jumade kese na ema ye na ho akwaba no kwasema wo mu ne se ye ka prostate na ye ka mema ho asem oba as a female your sisters ye maame ene enuanom omunni ade friend prostate gland ye mema pe ene wo bi nanso ye nkomo a oba tie bi ye because no kunte na say onya problem ya ye di ho nkomo ya then you understand say oba unni bi wo body ne mu de nanso etumi kan oba oh yes of course
ene ma no mutio
oni okunte na yes prostate nti ya kwhye ne kateta ya kwhye ne rubber so nso adwuma ibebo adwuma nzi nyina na ye
adwuma doctor koso
adwuma kese bi na
ya taye no
especially sumu
eno
na make
okay
doctor say say oba nso bedi ya ho because sebe obre bebrebe yi ye koba bebrebe yi sometimes and also boa release tension and pressure nti e ka be ma na ka oba
sa
e du tie bia na watu konfo me den say ma ne bitumi so mu kunim de omo ba doctor mahun sakrai bi o mi kun ho na se owura washroom o chedodo Johnson na okọ Johnson ba be hun za so wo chem me do symptoms za me ka ho asem dina ma mani age say ye nuanom ma no so ma omo ni kọ omo husbands na omo adofo eho prostate ade bia nyankopon ye ma be ma ne botaye titru ye baako on se be testicles na friend ye shoa no ne dwumadi a wodi ni say every 48 hours we produce sperm ama was a man Obey adwuma no, unya adwuma no be produce ama. Saa sabi nso na e no oba hye pie ba no.
Amanyinsen ba.
Amanyinsen ba no good. Twins a day focus mu nyina be wi ase. Saa de no. Every 48 hours be produce ama. Umpe.
I see.
Sabi wo so na adwuma wo ye no. Na why production na wie no na akogu store be for epididymis. Eno na ebo ho ban. Enti se koba se be ma ho be sane na. Enti na obema na oba hia na ho sane a ye friend sperm no, be friend semen. Because anya sperm nko anenam. Sperm ni free sabi wo so anim a enso bi free seminal vesicles we de ka ho. Ansa na de ye kana se me friend prostate. Ni dwuma die enti anya me de ma wo as a man. Ene se no na dilute sperm no.
Okay.
Ye fan se sperm na se flames. Enti get to wa into me movie.
Okay.
And ye nhye no say ye can fertility a say oba benyem no. Enye na wodiem na nyinsan hye ase.
Ne fini.
It develop on uterine tubes nim. Sa dru ben kitikiti no. E ho na nyinsan hye ase.
Okay.
Enti what brofokasa etopica.
Yeah.
Me chiro bibi kito abi wa ha say.
Tell
Etopic means tube na musa. Enti nyinsan na form wo ho a ensa say di 7 days ho. A form ye wie no. I'm fan say oba ne kosua ne be ma ne hu so na hye wie no. Within 5 to 7 days, I say sign that you better out with
Okay.
It is a shed tube na bro 7 days. I host into news and yes, a ni pe moja betu obano.
Okay.
That's when you're a topic. That's the secret. Into prostate, you know, and I empower on soon. No more to me, swim tremor, correction, obano, because you are doing some money. Now the news I day. Abba. It didn't can the bonnet.
And the prostate no enya de boni play a very important role.
Very good for a man because we need prostate. I want to mean moba.
Okay.
I just say you can yankopon normal process or say fanya moba. Near you prostate for our ball. Now I just say a cofa who so no straight from epididymis him ediko inject to obano. But so no oba better now who best and no need prostate and possible.
Okay.
I think I had the papa. Name mo shwe din a friend cancer. Ba talk on a friend prostate cancer na be a problem. Na prostate cancer is edgy din dodo.
Yeah.
Me no ka say edgy din. Me am treating thousands of people are sa cancer we how my dream. Na secret of me say there's something in us a friend PSA, prostate specific antigen. Ya de bia ya fa omoja na de call lab. Na ya nya reading bi wo ho quantitative one no. Na normal reading is 0 up to 4.0.
Okay.
And they just say, oh, you're okay. You don't have any problem with cancer. Now, some years ago, also be PSA 6, though I brought normal, no, but on drink cancer. Also be PSA 8, on drink cancer. Most of the time, you're drinking from 10 going.
Okay.
But these days, me and my friend Nipa Bibra, my age and my boss trial, yamba show. PSA near 6.7. Yakwaya biopsy, I confirm it's a cancer started.
What 4.0?
Yes, we 4.0 and 6.7 shut down
your problem.
Then so now 6.7 cancer started at that.
Wow.
In the man now who will be PS say so said door so in as much as I trap borderline I saw man here biopsy. Near yes sure say cancer by especially on my symptoms kakra me boss na. Into your prostate cancer now. We use skin cancer free the most cancerous problem about who or mema prostate cancer.
Okay.
Kokram na toy skin no. We no free prostate cancer is next. Mema ho.
Okay.
And after lung cancer, once a mema no smoking ni sa man into no, ya tanya kokram na toy ahrawa mo no.
Yeah.
We no so free prostate cancer is next. Ai kumema pa. Enti ayade a wo ye bema na ye kan wasama mo animre. You can the causes of prostate cancer, me no immunity up to date. Scientifically no, ye intimi for instance ye busa 1 minute kakia.
And
obenya. And that's the fact. But near me be a conferences are here calling near me be a year no Emma who say Pomudin penny for ya Agyapong say near me we bet ma related to.
Okay.
First one is say you were be a friend HPV. If you bear my home a call bar na call bar one most of the time causes cervical cancer no.
Okay.
It is a to me if you be one cause cancer and I will through whom by into me how I drink.
Okay.
That is number one.
Okay.
And then number two, a man ma pet animal fat bebre or diet here rich in animal fat. I'm talking about meat.
Okay.
And remember diet and here full of animal products, you know.
Okay.
Almost no sometimes only bremono it me say I really day eba.
Your pet a number bema.
ebi mu bɔ apɔkyea pɛsie so wahu bi da wakra so okodi fufuo fufuo na bɛzɛ mmɔrɛ nam nko a
bra kofi nti susuwe nam no why ɔhwɛ
ene ya wo we de wo ni problem o but yenyi no na etwetwe yare bi edai edeba and the second point is na and a third one na genetical factor to say bibi a friend hereditary
okay
ebi a family na oflimu no ohun say o papa prostate cancer na ekun no ana obi akoye operation se si a ye kasa dian ya prostate obusuanim ana impo catheter ya meka say e obema ho ana wo ba nso ho akɔkyerɛ no ebi hye wo anka obi a no why steady because sometimes it may family related disease and found ne aduane a obedi
okay
enti niema bi wo ho a ye de ne abubu say ebetimi aye related to prostate cancer ni nua ba ko ye friend prostate enlargement and ba ko so ye friend no prostatitis we mu nyina nya yare papa prostate cancer paralyze obi so nya stroke because cancer na nya access to the bones into ama wontimi nya dai enante be memu awaka fom enti ye nim de ye ka ye ni pressure
ehu kaka
ye very serious
na mebo mi ankasa anase ubo PSA no
that's it
nipa nankasa betumi akọ hospital akọ request for the PSA so that obehu say 4.0 anase twam na onya otumi ba new life na mo
yes of course obetumi akọ akoye but the best thing is obenya medical at least experts be no guide
okay
because sometimes you bet my print report na ba o nchiremu no be ye onwunan and our laboratory so report in edema you still have to see a physician for interpretation
wonderful
in any oba new life for there you have access to meet the doctor and also take you through the process now one who say oh me okay oh me the cancer ba oh me here treatment and you will be an prostate cancer and an operation
okay
I just said doom pempen so be our yehwe any day but early stages we can help it here twitwa bia
okay doc nti ba bia yedu no me pese me hu se me hwe mayi a ade a metumi ehu se because of ade wenti
no ba bia adu ani ko ro he de
ade any symptoms ade dey say hu ansa na wo say wanya prostate
that's it the edikan no say wo ye bema na ojonso semo asesa unim say me kameda me sorry nyonso and I'm Johnson ana twice but this time I want to meet Johnson 4 5 6
say bia no anum nso bebre ansa na
you know that is a problem that is a problem you see nkofo ta kan obi dem penso oboa
okay
daytime no ye ka me ma sent me ka me ma me dru ma so ameka be ma bia from anopako se anwumre o urine pattern between 4 to 6 times so what Johnson abro so 4 to 6 times se be ye more depending adwuma wo ye this is a share condition me you num so bebre be dwon so more but do construction on num way to crowd on so because sweat
sir
but normal way there 4 to 6 times but anajo dear and say bro 3
okay
oda say oda it say num so ade we ma na ukoda e benya no am adwon so bebre ba ukoda ensa ma unkodwon so bio
okay
and found in so abenom ne mo say odwon so 4 times at night and Johnson ne bro 4 you careful and obi on so ti Johnson nka ne ho anya ha na wo Johnson agu ne ho sebe ni mpanifo bebra wa sorry free ne ketters no onu washroom na urine agu ne ho dada and obi on so asebe wo ti Johnson nka oduru ho a emma afi no okochim
okay
no exert pressure bi on lower abdomen as wo chim obre ansa na urine na dey aba wachim nyina achi na Johnson ne banzo pressure na dey ba na enye won say flow ye instead of say be cost ebi mu dey say na so gu ono an shoes
do so dey say won do say to say we be pipe
straight
correct
more as a pipe we twa no ebi mu dey no pressure ni nti dey bia such person no mo feel say Johnson no ebi aka ni nyina antwa nti wo mo sa no sebe said the yenuanom ba bi share pint line na wo mo so ko mo hia bi ngo dey bia no mo pint no Johnson gum
moafo
because all cover nyina na so son ketengeti wom which is not conducive nti uhu sa sign bia no aye careful and now hu ne say obema no phone ye ketwa you very careful as a man
okay
your pen is need me phone prostate to me ye pa
that dey see a chop picture dey to na dachi ye dey measure because the day na do be hu say phone
obehu
and remember no yes to pictures in the go already every month we are compare
focus we try to
do that's your mudwane
it's me phone because there was a man who told me say me come in some crash but me who say so it me yeah and then who say from nowhere nanka we active but it's all call ba ho 30 seconds na ho asane saa ne man so emma on kai say maybe prostate enlargement na dey wanya it won't say good sorry ya na adwo it could be a prostate problem and so by be solve am kama na saa symptoms three way there yenye careful bema unya severe lower back pain wachi eba osisi nim no etimehwe wa fa osire dompenim osmanya mazopo prostate cancer na third answer money no so na osire dompe no pain if osisi mu ana be hye ho na nante ai problem anasa wono oba hia watin cancer wo ho sane nanso sebe enso bi ema and so prostate cancer to me ye pa
watin cancer o
sane ejaculation time as enso bi ba e bia start to nyom say praises o say worship o say soloku o say bi mu kasa e bi nso to nyom
it be a spiritual coming
obiare dey ba
yeah
e bi dede
okay
it wo ye dede san so be hwe na enso bi anya dey ma we dodge it the prostate cancer this answer man and na say bia obedwonso ne moja ye dey enti wo sa sign we bia terminal no automrika ba new life homeopathy because minia we na wo delay a ebedu ba bi Johnson ne ma yes yen ko show dey catheter the rubber ko show be mem say be rubber nshem kreda say nti
na rubber
be show be show yeah
okay na prostate depend on new life motion are there other diseases and sicknesses are
yeah minia me da se pa say jumede amodi wa education
good
it means me bus studio ambesi esua ade nti na ma me ma fa one topic saa na ebe ye Wednesday bia hu me ha ye besua ade na de aboa
you are welcome
o man no
you are welcome
na yare bia how adwen no we dey ba new life a solution ho
okay
o mo e pa wo infertility and okra de nyame adom very simple and easy say wo no ba tena se pa na ntime nyem no o ba e be boa no anyem no say ye low sperm count low sperm ya na
be boa no anyem ni ba
be boa no anyem no ba nyem na me ye adwen ya mu aduro na kwatima anyem na feso o mo e stroke say be odi she bia tena for mache me ma secret be about stroke say ya can say a brain condition fine by yenhye so say obi a wadjuju bia o nervous system na ewu
okay
enti say odi hye na nya stroke say odi nkomo fine na so still na ma na o twene na form ana waka wheelchair ni mu a mobile new life e best stimulating the nerves na ma na timi asori ana ante kama
okay
ana wo mo so stomach ulcer diabetes and hypertension na me de ho adesua beba enti yenhye so say wo ho na ho say oni pedua ne fine dududu ana nse na be chechewa one side pain na obetia one side e onikwe bi okromo na ma na so mo twon mo na se but onya stroke
okay
of listen na heavy
okay
na ne na se na se foam bi etitalo hu sa sign we be now you diabetic patient and na BP or cholesterol na why careful because no na wan hwe ana ma onipadua ne fine day ajojo no ba new life quickly ne be stop sa threat no
okay
na wan konya stroke ne be
me hu new life em say danso ma ho baby me hu bibi sa ho na mo ana ehfa na mo
o ba new life your head office dine no AC dance man runabout
okay
dine 4-story building there high ne kama ho ye nikan odu wa you know even for Sober Hospital
okay
ya ho kama pa de bia cancer ye nimpanifo e ba enchente enso yes ho fine
okay
and to do dance man first runabout na dodo na nim kwan na call Liberty Sports in front of Kefit Road ofa ho na first junction on your left do beba new life homeopathic clinic
okay
and how do runabout go filling station we no call say me call new life
okay
we are not far from the runabout on direct to no aba
okay
it is all to trotro come see your first runabout danceman first runabout now I call go filling station tazi rank bi o wa yenti no mo ho o kan new life for do beba takrade ye wo airport ridge because mintim highway no Agyapong International School Junction obehu new life homeopathic clinic e wo takrade
good
Kumasi nso ye wo Atasimanso donye du Atasimanso taxi station wo pe no wabusa new life homeopathic clinic almost just 30 seconds drive from the taxi rank
ntini ya ohia ni new life
homeopathic number ya me di to dwa
yeah
eye number wo takrade wo Kumasi wo north ba bia wo bia no eye number ya centralized for all the branches
okay
information bia wo hian so person ne mia me kasa so am sorry apie na ye din komo your numbers ni 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 and a Vodafone no say 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 we a new life homeopathic clinic
yo
mini anyamishrao
nyame enshraw so odofo doctor Mark Ajay Yo, I some mama kwa ba biom ediba the sit show on the 2 televisions so New Life Homeopathic clinic ena yene omotwetwe enkomo no na ye go straight to the main issue ene enumri orofo em say Ghana ye boy ye bra say oman no ya to aba bebre de bia ifie nan ya chi bia ye ko salai wo de military era no eto nchen a ye sha sese ye democracy kabi mami kabi kire wadwuna me nkire madwuni a sebia na obi asori a na okeka ni ope a sebia nyina so obi a eni so no ye bisa se democracy no aboayen na se aboayen ekwan ben so na aboayen e na se moayen so a edien na kire se emwa yen na fe so ye behwe yamampani a ye nya wom a omu eko ene wom wo sisi ene wom pese wom ba na ye befa yamampani flight lieutenant, the late flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings na breso enyema otumi as a military ruler as a soldier obi o yesrani a obedi yeso adien na yehu ye se woman ye free ho a na ye de ewura yamampani dada His Excellency John Agyapong kufo ono so diplomat or a lawyer na banso anase na breso no edien na pempenso ben otumi de woman Ghana eduru ye edien na yehu wo ni mu in particular ye free ho na yakọ omampani dada the late J.E. Mills ono so as a scholar, as a professor, as a lecturer, as a tax expert edien ono so tumi be ye ma woman Ghana pempenso ben na odi woman Ghana eduru ye na fe so ye free ho na injury time president John Dramani Mahama His Excellency yes you communicator nti say no bi no call Nigeria na o communicate no yes as a communicator ono so be di injury time president for some few months ono answer call election o win ye be full time president no as a communicator no e na communication skills no emfasode ben na de bre wo man Ghana me gidi se woni be ya adwin se emfasode ba ko no se auto sebi ogu Ghana ehufin ewo Nigeria any other platforms aya otai enya na ye free ho na yaba yamampani current president of the Republic of Ghana His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo no so bano diplomat or ye bi papa osan lawyer mapa bano amamu governance expertise obi na ono so ni de no ekọ ne sen na ebe wie ne sen na ye wie na ya hwe womo a omayi omuti se yento aba emfama womo no enye MPP both NDC and MPP na say mote se ku bi a esi wo NDC domkuma no ewo Parliament of Ghana no nti yedi ye true Haruna Idrisu ene Muntaka Mubarak ya akofa confusion kese pa de abre NDC amanyoku no medaso minimse omodaso crisis meetings here and there ne Haruna ne Muntaka enkasa na se betafrache omubu na efu ye no ene omotitafo abufu a ebaye no adwobreo yenimse sa discussions no ekoso senka anamo a part ni tuye na anamompa adentina nka kokoam no ombe hye se omode yie betu yie na se ununu hu na wosere a onya hwe enu nti ku na esi ewo mrahye bedwam ho no bisa se was it the payback time but I don't make hu me di hu komo na wode me betu nchen for now but the point is that NDC you see ye pese ye de anase ye de ato forcing eba ye say won be di domkuma no anim ewo mrahye bedwam esane say Haruna Idrisu eba no economy na wabon NDC for pe omu gospel no. The gospel according to the NDC says that Haruna Idrisu any Muntaka Mubarak ebano economia woma bon na ato force na on the ebano economia onim enti yi saa mpanifo mienu Haruna Idrisu ne Muntaka Mubarak yi o mafi ho de Haruna ato force aba se ono na eba economia onim kasa esa ne se NDC force 2024 ebeye campaign on economy yeti ase ena NDC 4B so omudi Dr. Dofo so echi no mo se na se mompe obi a obedi anase obedi party nanim because 2024 election no campaign no ebeye based on economy and you have an economist in the person of Dr. Dofo why governor of the Bank of Ghana da why I think finance minister da enti say the pasa no eba no economy ontumi nka se sebe uyi no every munti no say senior NDC for gospel according to NDC gospel no election 2024 will be based on economy no and ye say omo between John Mahama ne Dofo no de and ye ke say kom de John Mahama ne to nchen na omo ko fa economist papa oye Dr. Dofo nanso me de me gidi minim pa say NDC for open communicator nti omo kwa ko fa John Mahama aba ti ye be hwe womo ba no na ya ba MPP mu business omo kase yenya military ruler yenya academicians yenya scholars yenya communication experts yenya lawyers any diplomats say no yenya business men ye be hwe why we need business men now and I say people with business acumen people with business mind omo dwene ehu se aha na yedi sika hia mfasode beba na say ebe kriti injuma ama Ghana for membru anya bi aye eno nti enanumre sa ankomodie na ye ba bedi obetumi adwane wo Facebook na two television so wo Facebook very YouTube na also watumi de comment ni wa share ama afoforo so atumi ahwe bi na wasan alike mosomfo ohene amoakon adodo na frame the flag bearer ena midi dwumadie ho chiame mfa chakese pama menua penny Philip nyakon asiama o technical advisor de ma finance minister onumnyamfo Ken Oforiata ena numre mechia Philip nyakon asia ama me guest odofo ena numre ono so oye lawyer mapa osan oye nyame juma oye sofo oye nyame juma onu oda ekuo bi a yefre no anase oka ekuo bi a yefre no Full Gospel Businessmen International sa ekuo we dem say wi asa fa na nyina obi a enim wo mu na eba no Ghana hana oka Full Gospel Businessmen International oye omo field rep you can field rep na em say no you can congregations any ye ko asori ye free congregation no chapters makomako be miensa anan na oda no nti na je so ye penin kese pa de masa asori no and as a group no na fe so asori ye free no Face of Grace Covenant Temple wo adum wo Asante Mantem oye penimu oda sa asori no anu o say legal practitioner odi cases akese and also a founder of Dominion Chambers a lawyers for akese pa o maso kese ba kon ewo adum Kumasi ona ye no atwetwe enkomo ene enumre lawyer William Kusi lawyer mo adwomo akwaba meje osuminia na oho ye de Yesu hwia me pa tanyamia se wa free Asante Mantem ton abedru nyami hira opa eda nyamia tutu se obo Ghana hodo yo yasa mo akwa babiom ahwefo so atia opapa na enese ne ameye no in my introductory remarks no ye hwe Ghana efiri ye mampanin dada Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings coup ene de ne ba ofiri coup no de ba democratic rule na edu baby kra ne bresu ye no okọ na ha no bibre ifiwa na ye to aba 2008 ana ye mampanin dada John Agyapong Kufuor ebedi nkunim nenemua ono so didi ni 8 years sane se Ghana for enya ne mugidie ena eye yekoto aba after 8 years no ena omampanin dada wanya ne baby ko ye Professor J.A. Mills ono so tax expert ono so ebedi say 3.5 years na fofi Antwata ne nyame eto nsafre no na eye John Dramani Mahama no ye vice president ono de onyanyema fofofo pa na yeswe no in as injury time president nenemu na yede koto aba na ogina ma NDC na odi nkunim na odi nkunim no ono so as a communicator sene amekan no wahu say the way I communicate onenam a sabi or communicate free hono na ono o se o san pebium na Ghana for say there be wabon incompetence no doors no ntino e be ma on fie 9 pe ene yi ni si enchen ene ekofa o mampani his excellency na nado danko akufo-addo ni MPP amanyoku no e ba nyame adom 2016 to 2020 first term obono homodin wa ye ne yeso oye e ma osan e be sere Ghana for ma Ghana for say toaso eno na ye as a lawyer ono so as a scholar as a diplomat ono so abedi oman Ghana so na yefiri ho a na ye dia ewura womo afi na womo pese womo ba na ya kire nipa the kind of leader we need this time around. A free former President Rawlings Ediba, how did you see former President Rawlings na memu no hiva no free ba and hiva no dey drew here?
Yo, me da se me chia tie fo nyina so. Wo hwe Ghana mambu ba besi emra Friday Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings yekuna. You realize that na akwaji independence you say yaso yadwebo and you pese ye govern ya ho na Ghana koso but from Nkrumah time ban with any starting issues.
Okay,
we're not satisfied with the way a man and ye boom now technically any political ultimately say we're a new nation, so we needed to learn from other countries. Yeah, peke mra. Aibu ane your system no kramfa. Na ye de dijuma. Se ne be ya yenso be chichiri man. Ye hu ye. Na namua na sa time ye friend no asuko no ma. Friend left Nigeria John Rawlings out of the complaint of the masses no will take advantage and no ye cool. There are stories about his arrest and how eventually he took over. Okay. Now, Adeba Kwame can say Rawlings opportunity onya ye pa ye say he was the best person to unify the country. Okay. Given how people supported his school and the response of the youth and all the political parties. So. Emma people from different parties will be able to say and the moment take advantage of the man near Munu Kwampaso. Enti Oba no you be na near the pa. Good. Near him so oh yeah. Ojasios, on penkwasi asem, on penkwasi abuo, and that these are some of the qualities of the bar on board. Good. And when a man nipa who you be two akakodi na chise, and a woman ni papa inko. And he runs by na family. In fact, consistently ultimately the minus wa by 20 good years, and it's a credit that should be given to him. Yeah. Because he was able to create stability. Yes. Because a man no. When there's instability, it affects the way a man and then we two way. And the Rawlings is one of the things he did for this country. It's what me who say possible, sir. It's a continuation in governance. No, and you've been in Nigeria for a year. Exactly. I think it's almost breaking 8. 8, no. Yeah, almost near 10. Almost near 10. Breaking 10. 5. Almost breaking 10. 10. Yes. I am so breaking. It's not just a person. Almost person much say they want continuation. Yes, sir. Obi be no before forever. No, no. 1 temper. No, they are saying yama. What say we be? Okay. Okay. And apart from that, no, Ghana saw development under Rawlings. Telcos. Now those days, you know, say ube ya kola. This oko dealer or post office. Now nipa na wa man on na ka say e boss sisa na me mefra wo. Tu dealer so. Since born out here, that's one no fra. Me afro. Come no akwaji phone akasa na kofi. It was during the time of then Chairman Rawlings. You know who said all these stakeholders were coming on board. Yeah, now very helpful to the economy. if you talk about asphalt,
asphalt, a coin, papa, yeah.
Runs in the Ghana, you will say, or the about, and then they say,
minimum crap on minimum, a kanishi, if kanishi, call or doko, still, that's you good.
Yes, and he brought that into bear, education, so, or impacting education.
Okay.
Because he introduced this JSS at the Adeno. He tried to reform education. All these things were done because he had stability. Unyamretinting, etimi ye any okay intervention ayi palms card ne hwan ya yakofa ba ye all because we are not running the economy well. The international community be boy. So they were introducing programs. And also at all these social intervention programs no ba say na be ya a man be tumpon na yakoya nim. Na e kasi e kan mo e mako e doso oye bi. De obetima na form de oye bi.
Yeah.
But it got to a point, especially free press started. You know that he was running a dictatorship. And the information you're here to judge him anymore. And he omo ye nyame sho mo amayede Mami can be free press bam. In fact, before we went to a democratic era, there was a fight. Say, map media no, and you're open.
Yeah.
No be and they succeeded. And so some of us, for instance, who were followers of Royce, got to know who he was when we read the private papers.
Okay.
So, oh, is that so? There's an account 48. Yeah. Or they running the dictatorship. Nobody knows how much money goes in there and how much or what the money is used for.
Okay.
Some of these, meanwhile, he was championing probity and accountability. So eventually, people saw say no. Idea way there. Why are the so? I was a team system na nipa for bani bebe.
Okay.
Enti or that and what and then who democratic state yenim the course so mamu ha. Yeah. Election call ye yenim. But eventually all I can say is that he succeeded in winning all the 2 terms. Yeah. And at the time soon by virtue of democracy and now the Kotuaba. Eventually Eti na John Agyapong Kufuor 2001. Owini no so ba be take over. Now Royce succeeded in the beginning because he governed with his qualities and okay. And he had fairness. He was principled. No parents so some so ubokro. I remember he came to Kumasi one time. Now we were expecting that program, international program be the Parks and Gardens director no so ye near maybe or run about so one. He virtually chased the man in public. Because the president was unhappy the way a man or discharging responsibility. Yeah. So and this is the values that sort people that make sure that people yes, okay.
Yeah, because the leader no on good.
And no boy now last me call US na mtina a play muna manager Nigeria embassy. When will we have a JJ in our country? Now I'm say what did you say? What's the JJ? I'm say we are sure of what you are talking about. If we get a JJ in Nigeria, Nigeria will change. Meaning that they saw some qualities in the way he approached yes, in the politics. And John Agyapong Kufuor as a matter of fact, na idea be a yenche den hu bi da. And when Agyapong Kufuor started governing this country, people were excited that a civil person can take over governance and put things in place and ensure that the right thing is done. John Agyapong Kufuor Tonobo share money come during his 8-year term and introduce social intervention policy. Near say MB before capitalist and this for the socialist. Yet John Agyapong Kufuor by or mukura na yes capital prefer social intervention. policies for the poor than what even the NDC was propagating.
Yeah, your man Penny Dada or throw challenge the man NDC for so name one social intervention policy. Oman to me I drew baby and no baby or monfano no say school uniform now omo pam man kola. Say who be social intervention. I can see a pan.
Health insurance, for instance, is one of them.
Good.
Implemented health insurance. This health insurance had been on the drawing board for a long time. Yeah, they didn't have the least idea how it was going to be implemented.
Yeah.
He did. School feeding,
yes.
capitation, free maternal care, metro mass transport, discrimination of free speech now. Decriminalization.
Decriminalization.
Yes, decriminalization. Those days, who can't president was money
yeah.
Was go to the civil court and pursue whatever rights you have. It's no more a criminal matter. And then maybe tete social media to me kasa kwa because yes. President Kufuor decided to make sure say Obama freedom kakra aba. He did highways acquiring N1 highway on the Dubai. And a whole lot. So, sports stadiums or rehabilitated. He did several projects within the span of the 8 years.
Yeah.
And he left these policies behind because all for health insurance
he
left it. All the other policies, he left them. And making sure so implement this and that is governance. One minute say may just for my tenure.
Yes.
Look at the Flagstaff House,
Jubilee House.
Flagstaff House.
Yes.
But he believed in Ghana and made sure say we needed or deserved a decent president.
Kona uko amamman bi say Togo.
Yes.
Uko Nigeria, uko Benin, Burkina, Niger, ni ade. Na wo hwe omo presidential palace. Na wo dey to Ghana na obi say enti ehia yen saa to the extent say ye ntumi nya bia na. Say saa palace no na NDC for so omo de be ye nkukubu no. Okay, ye be hwe so omo de ye nkukubu na. Adanko dada adu eni bia.
Akika. One of the most important things are Kufuor ejae no. Ebinu no. You get the point.
Yeah.
And when he left office, he acted as a statesman. To the extent that programs were the party for person because after becoming a president of Ghana, I'm a statesman. I have to be there. No, or money comments or way comments, no. Ghana Electoral Commissioner. One of the saddest things as a lawyer, to say, and Kufuor kasa about election results in the fact that this last election was. Somebody like Chatuchi Kata is a very senior lawyer. And if he can represent a party for the people themselves to say, so ethically, what was the man doing? A senior lawyer.
Yes.
No going to court and knowing that he has no case.
Because I'm told to say, or no crack or two, John Mahama Fuse, His Excellency John Mahama Fuse, as some of the court, no, Nina Sobia, not just say. Tatujina hona no ye nyamanyina na say onimpa say ade na nkosiaga.
Yes.
Na nkosiaga na say judges no so e pass we no in against you are. Now
unam. Now propaganda. Look, Kufuor ba near the car. He used diplomatic means to make sure say Kana here. And that was leadership.
Yeah.
Very monumental. Near this guy near starting afresh.
Okay.
Kufuor etimi paid the cedi to the dollar. This is unprecedented. He paid the cedi to the dollar. It takes economic acumen to do that. And so this is another president we had. Our chair Sampa, he was a leader. Okay. Unfortunately, he had only 8 years to rule.
Yeah.
Because that is
Mbrano sana Mbrano chire.
And a year kono, yentimi hand you over to another MPP government.
Okay.
Yedu koma asumasi.
Okay. Now before yedu koma asumasi for no or for the sixth show and I show on the 2 television so I am a guest lawyer William Kusi a legal practitioner. So na midi a jumedi in Chiami. Mamenji above on to Sima na memra. Order for yesam mo akwa babio de ba the seat show the lawyer na okasa no na o kan si babia MPP amanyoku no ntumi breaking 8
in spite of all the economic gains no
omampeni kufo
in spite of the economic gains no party na ntumi and strategize and making sure say omubeba aban mu abeto aso
the lack of strategy to retain power
and unity in the party. Okay. And I think that they are lessons.
Okay.
Unity. Yeah, to me, I apree lack of unity and strategy in the party. And NDC for, in spite of all the gains, they become John Evans Atamils.
Okay.
Of blessed memory. The professor was a gentleman and had to lead a party like NDC with a Asiedun Ketia and others as general secretary. He led Ghana. In fact, he achieved something.
Okay.
Omenya single gate, single spine, salary structure. The time you clear some of our debts and so. Capitation grants will increase, you know. And the school feeding so were abandoned.
Yes.
But was so expanding. A tuition fee for teachers there by your mama between me. Allowances, you know, he also yes. And a few of the campaign or the SADA by and other things increasing cocoa prices. Just a he did the best that he could, and then unfortunately for him, he died. He didn't have the opportunity to.
I'm saying na breso so na etuminya I'm say the highest cocoa yield. It's a 1 million ton or so. Yes.
Exactly.
I'm saying Professor Mills.
Exactly.
Interestingly,
and people were saying that they started.
Yes, and it's true. We share figures now. We share onyama esi na. Onyama omampeni that akufo abandi gu.
But whatever it is, or
na breso na buy.
Exactly.
Yes.
And to be sincere, he was somebody who had a good heart. So
yes.
But was not a politician per se. And he was a stranger in his own party. And it affected some of the things. Those who are closer, and Crawford in one dance when he died. Yeah. Reverend Bikan, was on an equal devotion kind of story.
Yes.
He had a passion for Ghana.
Yes. Adayane, the I think executive director at the Atamils Institute, you know, Samuel Koku, Anido, who you Edin Komo Hamo, can some part the fire, Professor Mills, on say, or chain nipa. Or yes, or war or do, and Edema Ghana, no sound what Tima Edema Nipa or can I want papa.
So, Nyame Efreno, true circumstances I want to discuss here. Now, and John Dramani Mama take you over.
Injury time
president. Akufo-addo so by. I don't know out of the doom so to create 800 megawatts of power. And also one of his achievements during the injury time. He did little though boreholes in even I can speak of what he did. So he contested a substantive election and this time he won as president. And
I know they're not electoral commission, you know, good is the best in the world.
you see papa na se no kan won ti ase o
yeah tremase
ase ni say wono no ba power through the electoral commission and he knows it wasn't by the right means.
Okay.
That is why he's boldly declaring.
Exactly, because when say genuine na you will not bastardize that same institution.
What do you mean,
yes, I think it's a good angle you are coming from.
Court because he thought that he was able to become a president through the Supreme Court, even though he genuinely he knows that he didn't win.
Actually, was say the 2013 election petition. Senior papa eye ne nyema no. Ma wo mo gidi say adamudie bi koso no. One hwe oni on be yaji.
Sa na wo person.
Yes, because how come say who de ye de wo court and a court to say wo ho son wadi nkunim Emma eye omampani ene His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo o ka say oni court no enya adwene na emom he respects the decision of the court. When you obi atem for electoral commission ko gina baabi na emom nia MPP ye ene say eye electoral reforms a ehia ebema Ghana ye ka bi ba mi ka bi no akọ enimu no ena omo prescribe ye na wo de ne de eye penchant for denigrating the institution.
Even when we want to improve our electoral system by this ID card, they are fighting it.
Yes.
And I was thinking to be our opposition. The Ukraine and Kabe president.
Changes in
yes.
Exactly.
But strangely, they are fighting it.
In fact, because a lot of people are doing your 2013 election petition, no, and you may be echo it will share your papa neka. So what 2020 no lose na utwabo judges na utwabo electoral commission na just say what do you say near wo year 2013 na ye declare ma won what do you say obi ye bi and I only mean adwene
me no ya adwene 2013 overvoting it was defined by the court.
Yes,
there was evidence that there was overvoting.
Yes,
and the court had to struggle to define it.
Exactly.
In your case, you be say unya asen was minimum dem nya.
Who figures
ma we anya we una we wini ya unya asen say me fa figures na ma jedi pi. Na ya bisaw that judge who was then a member of the Supreme Court panel who is a cadre was the one who asked the question to kill the case. Say it saying na musi my dear enya hwe yate munya asen. Was nya figures ni eka. Na Jana or bore more than one figure. So obviously they had no basis to go to court.
Yes, like I said, Nketia confirmed. Yes. So omu ko tumfu to the Gugana for in fact we have to let these people pay. Tape a bar out now. This current government into me no. It is hard. Because here Sansema ekosu nyina they were in the tape. Yeah, because okay. Said nia omu pese wo mo ye ni.
Yes.
Now Assembly court so many years.
And indeed they are implementing it. Yet nothing is happening to onam Kosako chairman Olusi onam.
Elder. Pentecost elder.
I saw they say okay say what can they are SMP na beka. What do I say?
Yes.
John Mama eventually was elected to office to become a president. He didn't the performance. I made doom so shortages of things.
Yes. Economic gains are
blocks. Now achievement back or to pay blocks in hospitals be out or districts. But when it comes to social intervention policy, you will not find any.
Oh, so my school uniform. So I can see now a pumpkin collar. Almost social
intervention uniform.
Yes.
That is interesting. So the records are there to weigh.
Yes, and the records that are there to weigh, I think that one thing I may personally, lawyer, my observe with the NDC is hardly do you see the NDC giving credit to Omampeni that JEA Mills. Despite the fact say nyama wo boy yes say papa no na breso otumi den de boa wo man Ghana ono na breso single no by single spine single digit and all that na NDC for the two ho afa papa yi enya ne ba bi ko ya nia papa we Professor Mills ono ankasa na achievement ni nyina no John Mahama eno ne de so no just say onu de oni bi ne de no dum so no ofere so obekan wasa
terminal 3 one see Terminal 3.
Now they know Monka.
And Kumasi International Airport. Yeah, they can hear between you. $20 million who said they didn't can hear. Shameless declaration of Kumasi Airport as an international airport. No more
airport papa bi.
There be a yes. So, and he did something though, but not failures in the doors. And the Ghana force a mumia will be about 2 times. So, out there.
Kese wo hwe amampani abetwa mo free rollings time a ono penny obi a ye man one time na kese say professor Mills anya say nyame ebeto nsa frɛ na ono no hwe the way ana all corner na kese
he was likely to be voted
he was likely to win a second term.
Yes, second John Mama na beba John Mama came by accident, not by competence. What do I say?
Yes.
The fact
and who bro been a Ghana for young man and say, oh, they were vice president for man.
And his party also did well. Immediately they covered it up and said, them Obi uncontested.
No, uncle.
So it's in it. Now, making sure so making enough work to dominate the party.
When you come or can be Obi and can be
a party or can contest or Obi and that's what the party people tell you. On a who's to my running campaign.
Okay, and also you're bad.
And see, that's why he's coming. I describe him as a spent force.
Yes.
And the
Nigeria
best omen that will good omen that will happen to MPP is to have NDC elect your mama.
Sir?
And that's not my boy MPP before.
I didn't try.
Because he's a spent force. Everybody knows how slave queens became popular in this country.
Oh, okay. Omunyesika. Say no so boy economy no.
Boy economy no.
Uma slave queen sika omutumi the top bag in
slave queen sika na bebo man ya. We are there to judge.
Okay.
What do I say? Because when they had the money, they lavishly spent it on useless things.
Okay.
So I'm saying that we want a leader who will lead the country to where we can succeed. Yes, our games, no. And he calls himself a communicator, but he never made a single statement that was applauded. Assembly of can be a
controversial issue.
Controversial statements, communicator. When the Ghana was over there, and now they are so. Let's vote him out. And I'm voting him out, unfortunately. And now to Danko akufo-addo, now I pray Kunyana for some time, about the 3rd or 4th time, about power. And now, the first term of Nanado, dear, I can call it Naya Krabeshe.
Yes.
Krabeshe. Me personally, I sat behind him, asked her, now, Papa Inti, how is he able to raise money to do all these projects?
Yes. Especially when now our far economy no from economy and ya win namna manakadope.
Ya win namna manakadope.
Eyo ma beninda dajo ma na kan ye o se o ma win namna manakadope dia akufo-addo behwe baby obenye sika free eye mpuntujuma na atua salaries po.
Exactly. Papa buy timi in spite of the difficulties so mu kakra na or improve day in and day out. Started implementing, in fact, free SHS. Unexpectedly, as early as possible, this man implemented it.
Free SHS now.
People were like, why are we going to include his own ministers? Why are we going to get money to do this? He said, I believe in Ghana. I believe that the people of Ghana are entitled to free education. Everybody should have a level of know-how and knowledge. Send your man and I have always agreed with that. And I'm sure that very soon, after 10 years of implementation of 20, we will see how the Ghanaian society will be made up of people who are literate, who understand issues.
Yes.
Send here, Joshua Labika said, "You talk about universities, and this is not
we need 3 polling centers
as against 60 something. Because when people become enlightened, you can't use propaganda to confuse them.
Sir.
They will vote according to the policies that they want to implement.
Yes.
See, free SHS bar. Meanwhile, Obi in Casa for 5 city share matches Mubremi. Na me fan 2 abama. Abaya 2 year and this Vonya was na Obi awon. If minim say MPP research team, Oma Wiyomo, Adwuma nom the report about that, they will know that people were receiving 5 CDs in matches boxes and voting around the country. Yes. And so when the results came, we were like, hey, but here, what if free SHS? A buyer, very expensive, NAPCO, social intervention, the party pay near Jumania, we wanted to create employment, then TKC area, you NAPCO, you absorb some of the pressure so that at least they will find themselves doing something, earning something small.
Yes, and get some level of experience.
Employment, allowance the nurses and teachers. Papa said, I'm restoring it. When your mama had stopped it, boss, no, they are entitled to. Let's give our teachers the allowance, the nurses.
Now, would him say interestingly, no, Nipa or ye Minister for Education, Sabrena, ye omode pen, esi so tin ton. Na or your teacher ni Professor Jane na yes, obey running mate. Yes, ye nto aba man esa ne so oyo oba. Ono na bre so e na omu twa saade num. Yeah.
Sikani ho. A developmental project, yet there was no developmental project.
Okay.
Ambulance services. For the first time, Ghanaians saw professional ambulances in Ghana.
Ambulances, yes. Ambulance are some more wakofa bay. Production say your video emra ye de ambulance ne ba no yenyi na ahwefo so en refresh your memory ne emra back.
Healthcare is a right and not a privilege.
We have applied technology to deliver blood products through drone services and have used *929# to wipe out long queues that have choked our NHIA district offices, all in pursuit of just NHIA card renewal. This is the power of digital infrastructure. Having the capability to clear with the texting of a code, a problem that the Mahama NDC couldn't clear in 8 good years. Indeed, the theme for the 2016 manifesto was change, an agenda for jobs. And it came to pass that 90,696 health personnel were recruited in the first term of the akufo-addo government. Never in the history of this country have so many people been offered so much opportunity to serve in the health sector in so short a time.
To ensure providing nationwide health coverage, access to healthcare is a right and not a privilege.
We have applied technology to deliver blood products through drone services and have used *929.
Doc, we share a video here. Now, tie near Dr. Okoboy Ekenya. Say they have improved the health delivery system through digital infrastructure.
Exactly.
Asam waka me then say enkane no na okwa renew o national health insurance card na ubegina queue mu saa because of sa short code no ubetimi atena wo office ubetimi atena wo fie ubetimi say wo market kra na woton nyema okwan kra utumi tena the comfort of wherever you are and then you renew your digital infrastructure.
In fact, one of the biggest achievements of this government, digitization.
Yeah.
Because look, even with the kind of cameras they mount to Kruma, the digital addresses,
yes,
and the satellite images are and then you cannot even hide. Oko be accounts are where you stay is obvious because of all those things.
Sir.
And things have become easy. In fact, the difference between our economy, third world economy and that of the developed, is the digitization.
Yes.
And so the systematic implementations means that very shortly, you better transacting bank and other businesses as if we are living abroad.
Yes.
And it's a huge achievement of this government. And we would also give credit to the vice president in this direction because he was charged to ensure
he played a role in it.
He played a role and it has worked out.
Yes.
And why are the Nyamishran?
Okay.
When we come to our Greek planting for food and jobs, wonderful. You see, we are talking of governance.
Every sector.
Yes. We are talking of governance. You should come out with something innovative that will change the status quo. And that's what this government is doing.
Sure.
They say they call something planting for food and jobs. And they try to implement it, and eventually, Adriania Bumai Muhammad Semra and Yamaya, they COVID by Etino. Ordinarily, we expect that food will be difficult to come by.
Yes.
Food was in abundance.
Yes. Other countries where they couldn't even buy. just that price no na cost. But the aduane no wo
ho. Something strange happened. Unam or travel to other regions, you see green. Even after COVID. You see, so that was also powerful. And then the popular one district, one factory.
One district, one factory.
Wonderful. You know, two coin, your old university, two coin, your core bruchra. You compare a Jumai, a factories. It is these same factories that we go and find job to do and are able to raise some money to come back home. And now, MPP government and another Danko Akufo-Addo say, let us open factories and employ the teeming youth.
Yes.
Create employment and also get people their livelihood.
Yes.
So, even though there has been difficulties, me baby amete, me kofia, there's one there which has been done. Anipa ewo mo ye adwuma di paramount disira.
Okay.
They say kasa preko for na ye chat.
Okay.
They've built huge plans.
Good.
Na say me ko akutin ho. Ne why store plant to be over so soft drinks apart from adonkoni ade.
Okay.
They are under
one district, one factory.
Huge plant. And it's going to employ a lot of people. So people sit behind and say, there are a lot going on.
Yeah. Ejuadano, on this same show, may ye one district, one factory, no. Do na the chair, Ghana for Emma, uti comment about, and I just say, Bimukra, Mudrum say, hey, idea we say, idea, Ghana.
And we need to communicate to the people.
Yes.
What they say, and explain. Dram Home said, this is going on. One district, one factory. It takes a big head to implement this. Ukwa Konfiju factory, cashew processing factory in Tema, and many others. So
automobile industries. And now and ye Toyota, Ghana, VW, Ghana.
This is unprecedented. And then I and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo.
Because me kai say a policy we buy and this is for train or to me yeda. But the argument still remains that assuming say abano into me here or every district krana, does that make it a bad policy? Because for 20 years ni say aban bia buy bia say na osi 10 factories kra and can was saying.
And it is interesting people who criticize the free SHS. I am wondering how you can implement a policy and see it from the beginning say perfect. It takes time to perfect this.
Yes.
And the BBI time, the idea is the most important thing.
Yes.
And the continuity.
Yes.
That is why we are calling on Ghanaians to break the edge just as Nigeria has done.
Yes.
Because continuity is going to help us.
Exactly.
We have to start from the scratch.
Yes.
So you look at the creation of 6 big regions in the country.
No, you mentioned the free SHS.
Yeah.
Did you mention that?
I did.
Okay.
That was the first one.
Now, your friend is saying, Papa B, I think Jacob Aful, he's a Ghana national also. Ghana national. He's a Ghana senior high. I akufo-addo, I think I know friend Ghana national also. Or can say me or say no child is sent home for non-payment of fees. Or a head teacher. Wachere are there for so many years. And I know what can say. Na are ho enkan before free SHS ne beba na are ho say teacher ni ya maun instructions akola na tua school fees say opam no fee exams or man ensure exams ni bi. Tin kola ni bebre ho no moment me anko school because of school fees. Now obi a waya teacher ni da na wo ka sa asem we no yenkonko tie Mr. Jacob Aful na nsemo de to dwa no na yensamra.
It is obvious. The difference is obvious. When we were taking, now you have come to this school, you have seen that we are writing exam and not even one person is going home. We would have had teachers with canes driving students who haven't paid their fees away. It was so disheartening knowing that this child's parents don't have the money, but you also have to collect the money to feed them. And so students were prevented from writing exams, we were caning them. Their parents haven't paid the fees. Why do you cane the child? It was with difficulty. But if you don't take the fees and auditors come, they will say you don't have any mechanism down for collecting public money. We can pick any call anytime because we don't owe. Creditors are not chasing us for their money. Suppliers are not chasing us. We are also not chasing the students for money. And it is heartwarming to be ahead under the free SHS system because you can sleep. We now have more contact hours. I've been in education all my life as a worker, and I have taught as a teacher of chemistry, and I'm now a headmaster. We have far more contact hours than we used to have when it was 3 terms. Now let's talk about double track. Double track is just like it's just 2 schools in one building, and whatever contact hours the students have in green, the gold have the same number of periods. So there's no discrimination. We are rather using government property judiciously. Now, Form 1 alone is 1,500. But for the double track, where were we going to take the students? We have been given 480 mattresses, 4 mattresses for students. We have been given 900 tables, 900 chairs. Look at the quality. It is so heartwarming. Gone are the days when people just supplied and the following year you could not find them because they are so inferior. This is qualitative chair, and we have qualitative tables. We are so proud of government. Government is doing so much. The father of the nation, the president of the nation. The free SHS policy was given to you by inspiration of God. Don't let anything deter you. I am saying this so passionately because, but for my father's brother, I would have been a fisherman somewhere.
Yo, order for video ya ye chemu nyina na ye de kire ye nyina ye de sua ade o. Se be ya wonam na so obi tro sa policy no ho mpia. Enyema wei ebe mu hu. No oni kunu ba bia wo gina. Osi se nye ne wofa bia anka wantumi enya akonya ere anko school. Ena omo ana omo ka se contact hours free SHS na mankola no contact hours na reduce no. Osi oye teacher ni osan ye headmaster. Se beta fracture. On free baby outside the jurisdiction of the classroom or no classroom no and odidie no ye order or ye bibia. Osi there's more contact hours now than before. Na abrantia ba ko ye frɛ no Anoku Brewu Jackson ono so manya krobo senior high ena onyankopon adom policy edine ko wie oyobi a na wawie school ache ene ade onya school fees ni ade free SHS ba ye no nyankopon adom apply ene yafa ne yenkotie Anoku Brewu Jackson ewo manya krobo SHS nemra.
My name is Unauthorized Jackson, a student of Emmanuel Krobo Senior High School. I completed GHS in the year 2006. Out of financial constraint, I was unable to go to school. I was a shoemaker and then also a barber. And upon hearing of the free SHS, I also decided to take advantage of it and then come. And here I am today. I'll tell the president, thank you, because of the policy that he has implemented. Today, I've also gotten the chance to be in school. So a big thank you to the president. I want to be a journalist.
Also, a journalist. Journalist one go to school, say better fracture. We are then a journalist. And until the best is free SHS policy, is one of the best things that have ever happened to families in Ghana. A policy, if you be a benefit, sana a buying policies, they say, would they a year policy bar, a idea say affected the lives of everybody, whether we are Muslim, we are Christian, or a year north, or east, or Ashanti region, or wherever. Tell country, who can cry, who can, it doesn't matter where you are, who you are. The policy must be able to influence your life. And one of such policies, to me and argue, is the free SHS policy. Now, near see say, Nyama enko ye wo ho ni ade initially some who ye say nkrofo ye de ba na head teachers ni bi o ma wia enam sardine no ene oil ne ade no mo de akogu omo shop no mo ton na nkola ni su omo su from maame mo na omo maame mo so mo de ayam hihie ka say ene free SHS enya because obi pese free SHS no egu but nyame ene eda na se say wo man leader o se akola bia ebeko eye suku lawyer utie nia abrantie ye kan ene nia head teacher ne eka ye nkonwa ene ye fense beds aye dia ma say school we na utie obi na otwe policy na areho
pa na you know that the schools have also become a marketplace nkunyan so obi and ye Ghana and or ye nkunya no it creates an opportunity
yes
for
obenya
exactly and so the free SHS is not only to see education through but it creates employment
exactly
and income and revenues so and it's something that is very big for the country. Now we did national ID card,
yes,
something that others have struggled for years.
To me and ye
digitization, it goes to help it. Paperless port sika na yira wo port ye introduce paperless transaction or port difference omunya within a week na nya asam keto so with a digital address. And now one last thing that I want to talk about is the road construction.
Roads upon we are roads pa
yenko school kura any school building TVET ni ade hu kura na nwanwa schools omusisi
stem schools abomosu de ne pem
I serious ba ko bi wo ayi kwada so kumase oh just it's so interesting to see that government can raise money at this time to construct all these things.
Sanyama wo nyina di sika na eye.
Di sika na eye.
Nti obi ka say ye hu ne odi sika na eye
na. Na hu de nipa na kama asem. Roads. Asphalt roads. Inner city roads. One aye the same government.
Interchanges. Bridges.
At a cheaper price.
Yes.
And this volume they will be any boy am to so. And seriously speaking, this government had it not been this shocker, a shock weather.
Yes.
I'm sure Senka.
Shock benya.
The shock of COVID and this war
has
created a lot of the impact is great. Look, COVID in Maka. Say COVID, no, probably the government did his best because by Nanado managing COVID, the whole world applauded him.
Yeah, yes.
But I've come to a point of realization, say, health ministry now more.
Okay.
And it said doctors, you know, were supposed to have advised the president, say, don't close down, don't lock down this economy.
Okay.
Because the effect of the COVID will not be as it is elsewhere, where they have to lock down. We locked down, we spent so much money.
Yes, people stayed at home for 1 year.
Near
Tuomuka.
Electricity, water.
Yes, free.
Government was paying free of charge.
Yes.
Where were you going to take it?
Light in zone.
Sir.
Just so that government will protect the lives of people.
Sir. And it obviously changed the equation.
Sir.
Because they weren't budgeted for.
Exactly. Yam plan is Good.
And we are a developing country. We cannot pride ourselves say like a developed country. Yes, it's
okay.
And otherwise, this government would have been the best. So, from what we have done analysis so far, it's obvious. Say, Nanado's government has created the foundation, a solid one.
Okay.
One that we cannot allow any reckless leader
to
come and foottle away.
One that we cannot allow any reckless leader.
Yes.
Yempe leaders are omu believe no and throw in politics. Yes. We don't want leaders who believe say who pese who benya akwan esum Ghana say president say wo di atro na edi wanim. Yaman penin dada jo maham o kansem bi mri bi o say ono ne ntiase wo politics mo ye beto aba nia wo beka bia ma ato nipa na kuma so ama na to aba ama ono na wo kan entra ne edi fam no kra ne edi fam odofo eye true enyam na mekan ye nkonko tie nsem papa no kan ne mra
say edru election time na amanyoko bia epre nti ne obeka bia ama nipa akoma adane ama o eno na obeka nti entra now dey fam no kra now dey fam yɛ de frɛfrɛ nokora no wɔ hɔ yɛnka na yɛ de ntwerɛ fam sɛ eduru election time na amanyɔkuo biara ɛpere nti nea ɔbɛka biara ama nipa akoma adane ama wo ɛno na ɔbɛka nti ɛntwerɛ na wode fam nokora na wode fam yɛ de frɛfrɛ nokora no wɔ hɔ yɛnka na
raho
ɔde ntwerɛ bɛ fam
se ɛntwerɛ na wode fam nokora na wode fam ɛyɛ yɛnuanom UTV for Omada Roma and yetumi enya saa video we ede kyerɛ mu ɛda wo mase papa na this is the kind of leadership me guest lawyer William Kusi ka sɛ yɛmpɛ biom ɛwɔ yɛ man Ghana mu yɛmpɛ biom no yɛmpɛ biom ɛno ti lawyer someone can say we don't want leaders with reckless statement communicator na yɛsɛ ɔyɛ no ɛno ɛna or communicate ama yɛ
na ebi ato yɛ da so and until this time round, we are making sure say you be hold on to power.
Okay.
You choose the best leader.
Okay.
No di you nim kan na you timi ato adwuma pa na na do ashas.
Wonderful.
Near dia ko pepenso for a different level.
Okay.
And nothing yes say as a party no MPP you making sure say you choose if I for can say one of the aspirants in the corner.
Okay.
Was it the party should elect one who is liked by Ghanaians, not the party.
Okay.
Yempe candidate, you bet my tone Jaso.
Ghana for pen.
The Ghana for pen. And that is the basis of our arguments.
Okay.
There's a statement going around now.
Today.
No Kennedy, no vote.
Okay.
All sleeping voters are saying that if it is Kennedy, we'll come back to vote.
Okay, so let me ask you. Do not say no Kennedy, no vote. Maybe why people are saying that. Now before obey no the me person me kai ahwefo say discussion na ya so far no say ya hwe yen leaders be 20 something years ni omodi enim say o man Ghana no president no ya hwe your man penin dada flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings no military leader or a soldier ni obotu te po yes obidi yenim ya hwe enyema otumi ye ene boa yen ewie ene ye defa ye o man penin dada John Agyapong kufo ono so nyema otumi ye man no or ye diplomat or san ye lawyer ono so ni otumi eye edema yen ena ebepie ye Professor J.E. Mills the late ono so as a scholar, professor, tax expert, ni ono so etumi eye man na enam so a ofianto ata eye John Mahama so by his excellency ono so communicator onena ma or community if you ho na eye ye man pani nana do danko akufo-addo his excellency ono so abeso abanuanu a first term or the second term year ni sa ono so as a lawyer, as a scholar, as a diplomat no ye ne modembo ena ya prepare sa de we ya prepare mu nyina besi mpempen so a me guest lawyer William Kusi eka se dodo na so say he say no ye hear a different type of leader. Who is that different type of leader? And as a qualities be na omo say ye hear a different type of leader no e bisa in that leader or na so person mu in that leader.
That's it. And say we political rating we would have to admit here in this studio MPP rating conform.
Okay.
Not because they have not done enough with infrastructure. Look at the list of programs and policies.
Good.
But there is something that is missing. Rating conform. One of them, number one, many people voted for the MPP government because they believe xenophobia abokrono ya mo abamo mo bokrono aye ni omo pese ka MPP abamba ye be chi omo
agie sika
ye de oniko court na se ni ofan hudi a na ye de niko we didn't see that
sem ni bi o court
na bi o court
and court so a process
the process unfortunately those popular ones ye nim say ye no omo use the legal system to delay hoping that government will change but the government will not change. and omo so throw bell no agent.
No agent time. Okay.
So and there is something that Ghanaians omo hwehwe ebine obi oye forthright.
Okay.
Obi a ne ye ne yiw
Kano
there be ye ne there be. Obi a onim ekwan ye fa so epesi Kenya ni ye maintaining. Look, we are looking at a government that has implemented all these policies. See anya leader onim se ne ye hwesika so e man tena ye be hwere ye ayi nyina.
Okay.
Wo hwehwe obi sa so ye nkobuku na kwa hwehwe no.
Ye ko hin.
Yeah, practically, somebody who has the ability can be known from what he has done.
Nia waye bida.
Waye bida.
Ye kasa bi se onyaye obeye no ye ka kire nia waye bida.
Sir.
Good.
And you know, yen risking ko take obi a o se me de minim so na woni trim. Ye pe obi a waye ame hu so betima ye.
Okay.
And this person there's no other than Kennedy Agyapong. Remember, say as a political party, MPP will have to go to the market to sell the candidate.
Yeah.
Again, and now the cotton, you were doing well, but because of certain factors, no, the CD is nothing to write home about. Kennedy brings something on board, which is quite different from the CD.
Okay.
Something that the whole Ghana will buy. Emma MPP mre, some more prayer kunyana. Kennedy nedeba. Now, I'm not only saying it because I think that I support Kennedy. I am saying it because I am from the grassroots. Minim the air cost to need the
Nkrofo.
Me nipa wo NDC, any other parties aka say Kennedy kwa badia, they will come on board and make sure that he wins the election. Look, if you look at our political history, we have never had a businessman so-called to rule this country.
Okay, no crap because omo amabobo bomo nyina no amampeni omatwa mu and then you was omunye business. Okay, so you are right.
And you know, there's somebody who has come with the business ideas also on a colleague business people omo betimi implemented the omo in their private lives. Omo timi achieve what they have achieved for Ghana. Look, I've defined politics in our part of the world to be wealth creation. So you can say politics are a japade pe, a sika pe, a adansie, enye bibia, enye theories because ye nu pepe so a ye nya ye ho ye be ka say ye pe leader or a diplomat. We haven't gotten there. The young say they wanted the year he will be about diplomacy.
We need somebody who create the wealth.
Who create the wealth?
Because you're trained.
Sir?
Yeah.
Or you're honest. What is a patriotic? Yeah. Or you're dreamer or person who dream big or see me see Kencity. It doesn't matter how big it is. He believes that he's able to do it.
Yes.
Who has seen this? Sangro will be in the airport this time.
Good.
Now, political history will tell you, sir, no nation has radically changed with a diplomat.
Okay.
Ebi si baby ada. This obi a our qualities are kind of one. And ye didn't can do spirit.
We na say o twen waso obetwen waso emfa ho ne ne a ogina.
Kennedy car utwini sebe the sitting president Queen Twibi. Nya fe no obedi president akope car adamu. Obi ba be di president ono ope ne comfort. Ono no he already has the comfort. And you know oba the passion. I hope some of the projects are here for 37 there. Obi an share no sata no need that soon be as president. Last a call confirmation there is an X-ray machine more rented. Previously he had come to pay for
last week you nyina the chira hwefo.
Yes.
Na ohwe machines are na wo.
Yes.
Hona. On one of the sika anya ban sika. Okay, good.
Now, what he made to Yaka, that time he wasn't aspiring to become a president.
Okay.
What did I say? His presidency has been necessitated by the present conditions of this country.
Nyama ekoso, yes. Ochire aba wiase afa na nyina biaka Ghana. Ye hia obi a obetumi agina brand ya kase. Aha na yepese.
Aha na yepese eko. Look, ye be ye reshuffling kra na ahemfo plan to man say ye kwa adwa ato. I'm not sure this practice is about Peteni when Kencity Agyapong is leading the country. We should be forthright because say, let's criticize ourselves. The time has come. So now you're discipline. And you're for country and I say happens Obia but yeah let me catch yourself runs the time. So a minister so a director of a so runs but no bibi hope because he could be slapped.
Yes.
And that is what we wanted. and the nation was then picking up. And you're making sure, sir, you're to ama ubia or what's our qualities.
Okay.
Kennedy is competing with others. We agree. And they are forced.
Yeah.
But the most important difference that I want Ghanaians to understand is that whilst they are appointees or employees, Kennedy is an employer.
Okay, 2% chese one more Kennedy ni omu honorable Kennedy Agyapong ni omu April no. Womo no obi na amo majuma.
Yes, ono ma yaye ni ye.
Ono ma yaye ni ye. Na emom Kennedy no de
oya adwuma wura
ono eye adwuma wura e na ono so aye adwuma ni ye.
Waye ni ye.
Waye ni ye.
Odi nipa na ye ye ntisa mienu no obe form aka no ho.
Yes.
Na se ni ye form adwuma mo ya de o ma ya de no no so ni nim de a odi ti adwuma na ka ho. Eno na ebenya the best crop of ministers or people with ideas who can grow this country.
Good.
Enti omo ba nyina ye bo makwa aba na emu adwuma wura ho. Obe form adwuma ama Ghana ye obe make sure say they do what is needful and right.
Wow.
Yes.
Now Matisse you see lawyers be mo amoye a lawyer for mo say lawyers for Ken. Lawyer for the senka mo nye businessmen.
Yeah.
The ban say na mo lawyer for no mo se mo kam ho abom a support to Kennedy.
Yeah. There's this funny understanding within our community. Say we go school pa na teborofo na we leader. So
enye no kreda.
Na yen so ya go school ni bi.
Good.
Ene ya tenase ni adre ni yehu say enye no kre.
Okay.
Your clients the only are very smart and intelligent than even those lawyers and professors that we meet. And in order to develop this country, we need somebody or one in there develop and you'll be a table for and that's what school do actually. And yes, you're back in Wabum near Bodero. Say Ghana way. Sir, it's near Kusi, Udi Baba, no, I could know the first year, no one been. And you know,
sir,
I don't know how man I will do something. Near push you are not a professor. You can say, eh, professor for 2 6 global unibi. Near for professor. We need people who can create wealth. Yeah, as lawyer for your person, you say, you the name the any school I call at the watch say, yeah, can you free insurance and about Bomojiji and you catch us say, the permanent woman and mamma because when lawyer or yana say professor or yenti. Nemum, dear unim. Send a creative word, and I deep open to a woman. Who say quality in Canada, Japan. And we want Ghanaians say man Akonya. No one swaba, I bet you will be to my with his style and his background. So that Ghana, as lawyers, we are saying that Ghana will be better. We are all over the country. Back a Krebe statement because your numbers are increasing. The young numbers now would come up with a statement and support his candidature. And tell the delegates, say, let us not make the mistake. Kennedy Agyapong personalities, it will take us a century to meet such a personality again.
Okay.
Yo,
so Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, okan assembly me tie ni video bi ano okan se nyame manu kwa no odi mfie ndo so a adwuma obe create no Ghana no ebe yehu yentie eyesa nsem na honorable de to dwane na
16 years ago
they build them, so build your party people, build them build the party people and stop giving contracts to NDC for we are no mako chesika as if we are not in power. Why? All right, so those mistakes, Debbie, I salute the women in the party. Okay. They've done marvelously well. And the grassroots, the youth. Send me almost here, boom, modern. Or Pejuma, one who are gonna need. Munyaisa Mukwana Muti democracy. I'm for NDC for against MPP. Hey, yawa, be bredy, you know. So, who feel I go away, NDC, one no, Pejuma, Yafano.
Na wa breno
yeah woman nam wiam eye wanyina GRA almost stop ade no mo yam finance minister should stop it select and I use the word select Select the MPP people that went into the bush. Please, select. Democracy. Make sure you maintain your core 45%. With the development, you will get the 7 and you always win. Hey, democracy, I say, NDC for your party. Why? These are some of the mistakes. I'm pointing it out.
Okay.
You declare Papa and it is all a surprise. Say MPs, no Elusua. MPs, they were not resourced until the last minute. I've said this since 2018. Say Kamuma MPBI Juma 2 million CDs on the constituency. And yet, say your pay 2 million contract of 2 million CDs. On yan 300,000.
If God grants me life to 70, I'll do wonders in this country. If there's economic stability and political stability, with no vengeance, nothing, let's move on. You'll see the number of employment I'll create in this country. If I sleep 1 a.m., by 4 I'm up. I'm planning. When I'm on my treadmill, that's where I get ideas from. You know, what I'm going to do. Listen, we need a lot of people to think like that. They shouldn't be ashamed of themselves. Don't be afraid.
Order for a first video, no honorable about how we should resource party people. About no party, no and resource party for no much to me in a brand and to me and far afro. Now, if it's all party, a man, a yama, menum, man, abaso, any the youth, any the grassroots, say, or my Ejumadin. And last one is so, if it 2007, a year 16 years ago. Na no okase se nyame manu nkwa na oduru be 70 years a nyema obeye wo Ghana o nenam 60 something oko anisa ena ampa so wo hwe nyema wo ya na je se 16 years ago nsem wo kan ye no wo de ose yo lawyer
very prophetic and nipa do se no employ Ghana. I'm told it's around 8,000 ononkwa one man. And
oye dodo na say be fa nipa more. Yes.
It keeps on going on. And papa dia na ni nyuma dia wodi na anu mu so che street lights. Or che hospital beds. Or boa party people. MPs ni bi say omugba parliament no ono na so single-handedly. Boa all the newcomers to make sure that they were stable. No other MP did. And this is a call on the party people. So we'll be sacrificing my party. Say, yeah, that's your opportunity to contest an election. This is where we have to show our love to him. To say that, Honorable, we thank you for what you have done. Nipa bako or no timiyako di MP o si for mana ne krom fo nyina say omon premanenko chinchina oni ade. Sa no de beba.
Yes. Actually, the approval of your people, yes. Your leadership.
Obedi president and 8 years so kwa wa amafo be propose say bomo yema extension. Because he obe acquitting himself just as he has done as an MP. Na yetimi move on as a country. Mamu mo bia na ada mo mfa nsem say Kennedy onye diplomatic or wo tape bi. That is the kind of person we want. Trump, for instance, if you look at the achievement of Trump for one term in America, the economic indicators were very good.
Is it Dudona Kren or Mose or Luzu?
Yeah. And they are scared he will come back. They are trying to throw mud at him. And yes, Obasamba. And you look, Sani Amanon Becky can be discouraging. Don't be discouraged. What we need as a nation is prosperity.
Okay.
And we have one who is going to bring it. He's called Kennedy Agyapong.
Okay. So do you believe, say, he as a businessman, Obeye Omampenia, is likely to attract other Ghanaians or sika or de war amanone say, oh, this time around you're president or you're business oriented or you're business minded person. In the end, I am for a sika ede and konkum me in Juma na Ghana and Tumba.
There's this tendency of people in politics to undermine individual investors. One yaguna Juma, nipo maduluso majuma or mamuha. But with a businessman who understands business.
Yes.
And the business community will rally, as I speak to you, the business community, who say yearly the crusade, are contacting us. Yes, they say they want to support their own to come to power. And when he does, they know say a lot will change.
Sir.
Business will boom. Create more. Private people will get into investment.
Because already no government where this government is business friendly.
Business,
say abai so obekaya taxes are na wo ho na emene businesses no we yi ni nyina about 17 taxes are would otiti bi so no osan yi bi so ntino na just say the same government will produce this leader with the business acumen. So I'm not surprised.
For the policies, he will add a few, but for the implementation, he will be the best man to implement.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
he will be the best man.
Wow.
And he will continue the good works of this present government. He will not depart.
Okay.
All he's saying is that he wants to make sure the right thing is done at the right time.
Okay.
The right people are put at the right place. At the end of the day, Ghana will be a country, people will travel to come and seek her. My ben was say gold ya to apeti mam ke kase obi anko sesane dia kase on kase oye sikani but ya tena ma China for be for gold no awu se nkate no mde ko.
Okay, emre na ya binti bono tofa ma na ya nko
enti me bono tofa no na me say delegates first before Ghanaians say mredu say you take a decision for the betterment of Ghana. Now, fortunately for us, this season, Nyamia Shida Unipa Special, and who should be in Ghana, the friend candidate Agyapong.
Okay.
The qualities and values that he has, all the other candidates are struggling.
Okay.
Because of that, we are urging that let's vote for him and let him lead this country, and we'll see the difference that will be created.
Okay. Me da se papa odofo ahana embrebe ma ye de ende sujuma die no esie me guest lawyer William Kusi a ofi Asante Mantem ene ba ya obeboa ma ye ne mu edi sa dwumadie we lawyer ye da se papa na fe so wa ope bre na o hwe ye mo a mo hwe o YouTube mo send mo messages nyanya nyame enhira mu emre no abitie ye ntumi ama mo amfre nyame adom a adwoada ye be ma mo kwan na mo afre mpenifo ebo a me ma ye di dwumadie we ebre mo ye ohene Kofi Safo o me producer ena ve so MCR Robert Bafo Fin Eja Ando any Justice Aful Kusi Nielsen any George Sarkodie Focus and a camera and a Kobe Scratch me video editor and a Kenneth Techi Agyapong our data of TV meda mpenifo nyina ase na wo so meda wase se wo hwe nyame adom a eye adwoda ebe 7:30 pepepe ye besan ehia makramu